and welcome to a new video post with Planet Logistics. My name is Christoph, I'm your host, and I'm certainly glad that you joined me today. Today I want to talk about a very important topic that I see occurring on a daily basis, and I also want to offer you some advice on how to avoid it, and especially in these days of very challenging environment globally, how to get your global logistics on the next level. So let's get started. The topic of today, or of today's post, is the costs of procrastination in current global logistics. What do I mean by that? So it is, and as I said, I see this happening on a daily basis, is that, let's just say I receive an inquiry for ocean freight full containers, but also air freight, and I propose an offer. And due to the indecision of the BCO, or respectively the buying party here, it turns out that they end up spending more money than they should. And of course, I hear you. A couple of years ago, you paid only a fraction of the shipping costs that you're paying today, but that's not the topic here. So let's get started. For instance, let's just say freight forwarder A offers for a 20-foot container $10,000, and that's just simplified. It's just to give you an idea, so you can compare it and you can also resonate with it. Don't get overly focused on the number here. It's just to make it easily calculable and comprehensible. Okay, so let's just say you have an inquiry, or you send an inquiry, and this could be both forwarder or shipping line. I just noted down here forwarder A, and he says, hey, look, we can do it. We can ship the container, let's just say Port New York to Rotterdam to New York, $10,000. Okay. Now, what happens often is that the BCO, or the buying party, says, okay, let me double check that. I'll get back to you because I'm also waiting a counter offer as an alternative. Okay, fair enough. And let's just say the forwarder B quotes $9,500 on the exact same routing, meaning from Rotterdam to New York. Okay, and now obviously that's $500 cheaper, and the BCO says, okay, go ahead, I'll buy, or I'll take this offer, please proceed. And oftentimes there is a time difference in here. Let's say it takes this guy 2 to 3 days to quote, and he'll check. And oftentimes, and now we're talking about a week after this offer has been made, it turns out that they actually can't ship based on this number, or it has a longer routing, for instance. Now, remember, a week later, the BCO now gets back to forwarder A, says, okay, please proceed. And on the transatlantic, especially towards the quarter change from Q1 to Q2, but also throughout the other quarters, it often happens that that's only available to the end of the quarter. So right now we are approaching the second half of March, and it's common that this was only available for departure in March. This guy already sold the space, and now we are in a new quarter, and all of a sudden this number up here okay, changes from 10 grand to $12,500. Plus, the BCO lost a week in terms of getting his products out. And by that time, probably he lost 3 weeks to get the cargo picked up and moving. Okay, just because he initially wanted to save $500, he's now paying 2.5 grand more. Okay, but check this out. If you have not just one container, but you have maybe 10 containers. What happens is that you pay an additional $25,000. You pay an additional $25,000 here because of the indecision that you didn't act upon this guy's first offer with 10 grand because you wanted to save $500, or of course if we're talking about the same volume here, you wanted to save five grand, right? So reason I bring this up is please double check if the offer you're receiving are just numbers, or if actually a solid schedule, as far as it is possible these days, but if a solid schedule is behind. And if it is, don't wait too long and act immediately. Commit. Get it done. That's it for today, and I hope that's valuable to you. If you have any questions, please feel free. Either comment below, send me a DM, and also follow me on LinkedIn, #Planet Logistics. Thank you. You have a wonderful weekend. Take care.